Come on, camera. Oh, there we go. My apologies for the first like 10 seconds of this video. Yikes. I'm trying to show everything that we have going out today. Plus I got to put some things away. This camera flip is not playing with me. What the heck? Okay, we'll just do it this way. I'm just going to start. Also, my apologies. I am coming down with something. I'm like inflated everywhere in the face right now. All right, first, I just got out here, so I listed up all these hats, so I'm going to get all these put away before we ship everything. Then I'm going to show you guys everything that's sold. That first, like, 20 minutes, or that first, like, 20 seconds, I was trying to flip the camera, but it wasn't having it, so we'll do it a little later. Oh, I knew I had 3 more of these. I was looking for these. All right, so you get all the Reds hats that will go in this tub. I'll put those away later. We got this guy that I just listed. That goes in the bucket hat tub. Then we got some Ohio State hats here. I bought all this stuff before my vacation. I just ended up just getting it listed, so that's why I'm just putting it away now. That one's full, that one's not. Those are my Ohio State hats. We'll get into shipping everything here in a little bit. I'm just putting everything away. So we got NBAs, which I have over here. I have them divided up by city. Cleveland and Chicago, both C's, so they'll both go in the same bin. I don't think you guys can even see me, but I'm literally just putting them away in the bins. And then we've got a Clippers hat that goes in our minor league baseball bin. And then these that go in all other hats, just Nike hats. All right. Now I'm going to try to flip this camera again. Nope, it just ain't having the camera flip. Okay, we'll leave it here and I'll just carry stuff up. First, we had about close to 1,500 going out today in eBay orders. We sold 2 of these pairs of Under Armour gloves that were from the Academy clearance event. Those were like $7.50 each and sold for like $26 a piece. Then we've got this Ohio State windbreaker here that sold. That was $9.99 at Burlington. Sold it for like $50. Yes, we will take that Burlington tag off. We got these Realtree Crocs here that I forget who called out. I think it was Kraken. Those were like $35 in an online clearance event. Sold those for $70. We got these Tiro pants. Sold a bunch of those. Those were $12 on Amazon. Sold for $32. We've got this NASCAR shirt here that I randomly found a bunch of these at Meijer for $1.50 on clearance and selling those for like $16. We got this UC basketball jersey from Marshalls for $14.99. Pretty cool. It's a 3X actually. I think I got like $50 or $60 for that. That's a big size. Not a lot of competition out there, so that's why I like those. We got these polo undies here. Those were $10 online lead and sold those for $32. We got these Jordan sweats here. Again, been selling a ton of those. That was an online lead as well. Like 12 or $13, selling them for like $13. Sorry if my audio is not the best. I tried to hook up my wireless mic and it wasn't having it, so we're just rolling with what we have. We got a lot of hats. Just put one of these away, but this is a different size. Pretty cool Clippers hat. That was from that $10 hat sale. Sold that for $32. This is from the $5 hat sale. Sold it for $20. $5 hat sale, $22. I think this was actually from Marshalls for like $12.99. Sold it for like $33. pretty cool. It's got the Cincinnati on the back. The Reds hats have been flying. This is from the $10 hat sale, sold it for $35 for the camo. And then this is from Urban Outfitters hat sale. These were anywhere between $5 and $7 depending on when I got them. And I sold this, was it on Mercari or eBay? I don't remember. I sold some things on Mercari too, but it would have been like 25 or 30 bucks. Then we got this bucket hat here. That was from one of my local suppliers and a hat pal a long time ago. And I think I got like 20 bucks for that. I'm trying to put all this back. Before shoes, we have some flipping from Zero stuff. If you remember a couple episodes ago, we picked up this Joel Embiid shirt. Those were like $5 or $6, I think, on Dick's, and I sold it for $26. And then these from the Academy sale, the $10 cleats, sold these for $60 for the New Balances. And then we got 4 more Celtics hats, which I'm now getting $35 a pop for, and those were like $8.50 from Dick's. So we're not going to package those things up because I still have to film those segments, so I'm going to film those after. But lastly, we just have the shoes. We sold 3 pairs of these Currys, $70 a piece, and those were from Kohl's, the online clearance event. Those were $27.50 each, I believe. Someone bought 2 pairs of those, and then another person bought 1, so pretty nice. These are both from the Kohl's clearance event in store, so an additional 50% off. Those were $28, I believe. I just sold these $70, like literally sold these right before going live. And then we got these Columbias that were $18 and sold those for $60. These were online. I can't remember where, but I remember paying like under $30 for these. They were just like size 14, so I knew they would take a while to sell. Sold them for $80, so definitely worth the wait. I think I only had 1 pair of those. And then these were from DSW. When they had a boot sale, these were like $30. Shout out to Via for calling those out. Sold those for like $80. So that is all we have going out. Now we'll ship everything and show you guys how we ship everything. Just got to put a couple things away. I'll probably end up using those boxes, honestly, so I'm just going to set those right there. Let me move some things around. And I will get to your guys' questions. Just give me a second to put all this stuff away. Oh, one last thing I wanted to mention. I think I found the thing that all resellers need. So I was in the hospital visiting someone, and they have these little trays that rise up and down. And I've always been looking at like rising desks and everything, and I'm like, I don't want to wait on it to rise. This thing I can do manually, and I can wheel around. I think I'm going to package stuff on it. I don't know, once I get it set up, I'll show you guys in a what sold video, but I think that could be pretty cool. Oh, I also sold this guy. I forgot to mention that. All right. And again, I think I'm coming down with something. I can feel it like in my face. I'm kind of bloated in some areas, so I feel all right though right now. All right, let me bring up YouTube on here so I can see the comments. Also, so I can share the link. Sorry I haven't had much content up lately. I've been gone the last 2 weeks, so I tried to schedule everything ahead as best as I could, but I didn't have anything for this week, and I don't want to put up subpar stuff, so I'm not going to just force stuff up for no reason. Good morning, good morning. Yeah, so just let me know if you guys have any questions or anything. I'm just going to be packing everything up. Hopefully you're able to hear this all right. Again, my mic is not working with me, so we're working with what we got. All right. Let's share this. Hopefully it popped up with my thumbnail. I thought I put that in there. Let's check. Nope, I guess it didn't. Oh well. I worked hard on a thumbnail and it didn't even add it. I'll add it afterwards for people watching it back. I know a lot of people like to watch these and like package stuff or ship stuff to it later, just to have some background noise on. How many hours do you work each day? Really depends on the day. If I don't want to work, I don't have to, but usually I got nothing better to do, so I'm gonna work probably like 8-10 hours if I got nothing better to do. More in Q4 than this time of year. I kind of take this time of year a lot lighter. Is that a home office? No, this is my warehouse. I rent a 6-car garage from someone, so it's about like 7 minutes from my house. Used to do it all from the basement, but it was nice to get it out to somewhere else. All right, let's start shipping. So I can see the comments. There we go. All right. Nobody's going to care about the boots bucks, so we're going to put in a poly mailer, which will keep the weight down about 1 pound from if you would put it in a box and save us some more money. Unless I'm sending shoes to Authenticity, typically I'm sending them poly mailers. Never had an issue. Again, someone ordering Wolverine boots, like, they don't care about the box. Let's weigh that thing. 5 pounds. Nice. Ground advantage 679 on 5 pounds. Luckily it's only going to Connecticut. That would be why. What was I? That's right. I'm going to... Computer's running flawless today. If you guys remember last live, it was not running so hot. That brought up the flipping from 0 cleats. We don't want to do those yet. Kind of move everything closer. Once I get that table up, though, I can store some things on that, too. I'm pretty excited. I might have to get a couple of those. Store these right here. Double check the size. 7 1/4, 7 1/4. It's going to be 8 ounces. How do you find profitable products? I go to all the stores and find nothing. Burlington, Marshalls, Kohl's, etc. You just gotta, when you're starting out, you just gotta look everything up. You're gonna spend hours upon hours looking things up, but that's how you build that mental knowledge on price points and things to look at. It's not easy. It's not like I'm just walking. Well, eventually it does become easy, and you walk in and you see the products that you know are good because you've built up that mental knowledge. But at first, it's not gonna be easy. You're gonna need to look up every possible thing that you can and build that mental knowledge. I've got 16 years of knowledge going on now. So there's only so many videos and things you can watch on like good items and everything. You can watch some videos on bolos and stuff, but really the best way to do it is get in those stores and just look everything up, comp everything, and start building those price points, whether you buy anything or not. A lot of people make it seem and look like it's like such an easy process. It's just not. It takes time and years of doing it. You use eBay shipping? Yeah, right now I'm using eBay shipping. Sometimes Pirate Ship has better rates, but eBay changed their rates, or lowered their rates a couple months ago. So then I went back to using eBay. I kind of just go with wherever the cheapest at the time is. Right now, eBay and Pirate are pretty much the same, so it's just easier to use eBay. Very inspiring work ethic. Thank you. Try my best. Just out here hustling for myself. Size 11. Always double check the colorways. And you have multiple ones too. Like, you can very easily mess that up. Have you ever used Alibaba before? Yeah, like 10 years ago when nobody knew about it. It was way easier then. Back in high school, I was slinging Alibaba stuff, but now everybody and their brother about it, find a good product, and 100 other sellers hop on it. £3. Nice. We got a lot of closed shipments today. We got 654 on these. At the beginning of the video, also, if you're just joining, I showed everything that I sold, where I got it, how much I paid for it, all that stuff. Kind of like a mini what sold here on a Thursday. Just since I wasn't able to get any videos up this week, I thought I would do a live and add a couple things. eBay takes such a big chunk of change when you sell. I mean, not really. They take at tops like 15%, and they're paying to promote your product for you. I don't understand people that complain about eBay fees. Like, if you run your own Shopify store, you have to get traffic to that store, and it's going to cost you a lot more than that 15%. Like, I love it. eBay puts my products in front of 180 million plus eyes. They promote my products to Google, and all I have to give them is 15%. I'm all in. If you can't make profit with 15% fees, then you're probably not sourcing the right items either. It's really not much. Besides polymer, the ones that I use on the normal shoes, 14.5 by 19. And then the ones that I use on the boots, those were like 24 by 19, I think. But the 14.5 by 19 fit most all shoes, unless it's slightly bigger like those boots, and then I'm going to use the bigger one. Just got my first B-stock lot for a steal, but a lot of individual items with a few duplicates. Any advice for listing large number of individual items efficiently? Thanks for your knowledge. There's not really a way to do it faster besides just doing it. Like, you're going to get faster with your listing over time. But individual items, yeah, they're going to take time, especially clothing. You got to measure it and everything. Just start cranking them out. Throw Netflix on, throw some music on, go to town. I list a lot of individual hats, so it's the same type of thing. I mean, hats are pretty easy to list, but I actually enjoy listing hats, so you just kind of crank through it. Delco in the house. eBay fees promote for me and protect me from scammers. Heck yeah. What do you think about auctions on eBay? I don't do them. You're not going to get the same as buy it nows unless you have like a hot Christmas toy, and then you have a chance at that time of year to get maybe a little more, but then you run the risk of the buyer not paying. I like buy it nows because you can do immediate payment, so you don't have to worry about that. These NASCAR shirts were a random come up. I was literally in Meijer, I think, looking for milk or something, and always check the clearance wherever you're at. These were $6, and then it was an additional 75% off that day of their clearance, so they were $1.50. I mean, it's not big money, but it's cheap inventory. $1.50 that sells for like what I sell it for, 16 bucks. Make easy money. I don't know why my thumbnail didn't upload on this. I'm really mad. I had a nice thumbnail that went with the title, and it didn't even show anything. Alright, we got this bucket hat now. Bucket hat can't be damaged. Poly Mailer City. Oh, I said I sold that for $19.99. I sold it for $25. And it's under 4 ounces. Let's go. Which method would you use to send single dollar notes from eBay? I don't understand. Like are you selling dollar bills, like older dollar bills? If so, those are going for a lot of money, so you're going to want to add tracking to those. So just send them Ground Advantage. It's going to cost like $3.50 to $4. I wouldn't send in stamped envelopes on high dollar items because they can just claim that they didn't get it, and then there's nothing you can do. How are you liking your new space? Hopefully you don't drive too far. Yeah, I've been here now for, what has it been, a year and a half, maybe 2 years? I don't even know. It's been great. No, it's only like 7 minutes away. It's awesome. I like separating work from home, so it's nice. Plus I have more space out here. But we've got bigger plans in place. Don't know why I just showed the undies and then didn't say anything. Got them polo undies. Going to California, unfortunately, so that's going to ring us up. Yeah, no problem. I try to, as best as I can, answer all the YouTube comments when I try to get on there once a day and just run through them. Answer them to the best of my abilities. It is tough, though. They get more and more every day. $4 ounces. So we're shipping these football gloves. Just gonna send them in a poly because again, they can't be damaged. I see far too many people losing money, sending random stuff like that in boxes. Like, there's no reason. Make your higher margins. Don't be sending crazy stuff and breakable stuff in bags, but stuff like this. Do you recommend the Rollo printers? No. I have both Rollos, and I rarely even use them because I'm trying out all these other ones because I wanted to recommend one for everyone. IDPRT, baby. Best printer in the game, and usually you can catch a sale on it for like 60 bucks. There's that one, there's the Mini. I've tried the Mini out. Works great. Don't spend the $200, $300 on Rollo. Don't need to. This is wireless too, the IDPRT. $60 wireless versus Rollo's $300 wireless. Now, when that first came out, I got the $300 Rollo wireless because there was no one else doing it. So I just wanted that option. But now that there's options, don't you dare drop that money. There's no reason. This thing has plug and play too. It's so simple. All right, next we got these. Check the size. Again, I'm not going to care about the box on some Columbias. So we're going to send in a poly. Yeah, even on quarter day. Yeah, quarter day, you really don't need to comp stuff because, yeah, you can just get rid of it. But if it's like dollar day, if I'm not finding any Amazon listing for that flipping from zero series, I'm just putting it back. I'm not even wasting my time. Because if I can't find it in the store, it's going to take me 10 plus minutes to find that item online, and then I've wasted all that time. I could have been listing other stuff. So if I can't find how were everyone else's sales, or how have they been? Delco, how's the sales, if you're still in here? We are in that slower time of year, but if you've got that inventory, you're going to keep making sales. What we got next? Oh, I'll put the hats over here. Unstructured hat. I'm going to get ripped for this, but we're polying it. Never have a problem with unstructured hats and polys. Never mind, it's already over 4 ounces, so there's no reason. The only reason you do that is to get it under the 4 ounce rate. But this hat's kind of heavy, so it's already 8, so we'll put it in a box anyways. It's all about getting under those 4, 8, 12, and 16 thresholds. I'm a penny pincher, but you got to make those margins go up a little bit. These boxes, by the way, are Staples 8x6x6 boxes. Weekend was rough, but picked back up yesterday and today so far. Can't complain. Heck yeah. Yeah, I just turned my sales back on Sunday, and they weren't great on Sunday. But then yesterday, or what? I don't even know what it's Thursday now. Wow, I don't know. This week's been a blur. Monday and Tuesday had really good sales. And my schedule's still thrown off because I'm shipping Tuesday and Thursday this week, just based on when I got back. I'm not shipping today. 12 ounces. That's why I said 12. I'm not just saying random things. Back to those flipping from zero cleats. I'm not gonna do it. Gotta do the math. Really cool Columbus Clippers hat. If I was a flat bill guy, I would definitely keep that. Eight ounces. Addicted to the flipping from zero series, man. I've watched it 3 times now all the way through while I'm working at the church, and then now it's times for much appreciated. I put a ton of time into that series, so I'm really glad you're enjoying it. I'm just about to wrap up the next episode. I just need probably like 2 or 3 more days of footage, and then we'll be good to go. And for the people that say you can't fit hats in the 8x6x6 box, the flat bills, I think those people are trying to put them in like this. And yeah, it's not, I'm horrible at these camera angles. It's not going to fit like that. So you got to kind of put it in at an angle, which is really hard to do when the box is angled. See, like that, kind of angle it in like that all day. And the reason I do that and don't just buy a bigger box is because this one keeps it just under 8 ounces, all hats. So if I were to get an 8x8x8 box, it's going to push it up to that 12 ounce threshold, which again, we're penny pinching. You go from that 12, you go from that 8 up to the 12, you're probably paying an extra 50 cents or so, and that adds up by every hat. Yep, those should be under a pound. Yep. What percentage of sales do you ship internationally? That's a good question. Probably only like 1 or 2 a day, honestly. Whatever that comes out to be. I sell between 15 and 30 or so items a day at this point, this time of year. Maybe 1 or 2. Probably 1 a day on average. So, what was that? 5% or so? Probably not even. Probably like 2%. I just use eBay's international shipping program, so I never even really notice it because you just ship it like the other stuff. Occasionally I'll see I have one, but I did just send something to Puerto Rico, but that doesn't really count because you still use normal shipping. It just costs about what it... Actually, I think it's cheaper for me to ship to Puerto Rico than California now, which is kind of dumb. I turn Puerto Rico off, though, on things over a pound usually. Cool jersey. This thing is huge. 8-ounce. And it's going to Ohio. Taking off in a week and hope it doesn't kickstart summer slowdown on me. Yeah. Yes, IDPRT, and I've linked it down below as well in my descriptions. Usually. Hopefully it's on there. Let me check. Yeah, it's on there. I'll throw the link into... I can't throw it into the chat. Yeah, it's in there. It's like the... It's right under the Rolo, which I need to take off. Appreciate it. Yeah, like the stream. Like it up. We gotta find a box for these guys. Somebody bought both of these. See if I got one over here. You know what? I'm gonna just save that for after the stream because I'm gonna have to go all the way to the other side where I keep my big boxes. I don't feel like taking it with me. All right. 1 second. I'll catch up on the chat. Okay, last question. Oh, you're not bugging me. Got nothing else to do right now. Just packing. The bin store, we have packages of all the unsold items into $5 and $20 mystery boxes. Thoughts? Don't buy. Places selling mystery boxes, that's the stuff people didn't want to buy, so it's just going to be a bunch of junk. They're just trying to clear it out. Yeah, IDPRT, link down below. Great printer. I've used Rolo in that, but this bad boy, best bang for your buck. Runs so smooth, so easy to set up. Curries, they sold for $70. They were $27.50. Kohl's online. They bought a gray and a black pair. Wish I would have bought more of those. I wimped out. I think I bought like 25 pairs, but they were the, I think CZ7 is what they were called. And they weren't supposed to drop those. They were supposed to drop the CZ6s. So they corrected it after like a half hour, but I knew it was too cheap. what's the least sell-through rate you're willing to pick up? If we're talking like shoes and other stuff, typically I'm going for like 50% minimum. But I'm also in some slower moving categories that sell-through rate doesn't really apply, like hats. So if I'm buying hats for like $5 or less, like sell-through on hats, most hats are going to take 6 months to a year minimum to sell. That's just how they are, unless you get like a hot team. So I won't really compare it to that. If you want faster selling items, don't get into hats. They're just going to take a while. I just like them. They're easy to store, they're cheap, and they eventually sell. So I just view them as investments. But yeah, other stuff, I'm not usually buying it unless it's like 50%. You don't worry about the hat going into the box without a plastic bag. Nope. Shipped probably 5,000 hats like that in the last 14 years. Never had a problem. I like to keep my weight down as low as possible. Do you buy off buyers liquidating? Yeah, I buy a lot of people's stores if they liquidate them out sometimes. Crap, I forgot to grab those Jordans. I sold a pair of Jordans too down at the other end. We'll get those after as well. I'm just going to have to skip over them. $20, unstructured, and go into Ohio. Poly me up. I only poly unstructured hats if they're going close too. But nothing happens. Shipped thousands of hats like that as well. No problem. It'll get us under the 4-ounce rate. Off eBay? No, typically people aren't going to be like liquidating on eBay usually. So I don't do that. I mean, they might, I guess, but I don't have time to be looking for those. I'm looking online for stuff. Do you still sell any of the Christian bags? Jesus, yeah. Jesus is the reason for the season bags. They're up on my website. That's in the bio as well. mpmerch.com. I got those, and I got the Moneymaker bags on there as well. I love hats. I do too. How do you source everything? Lots of time. I spend 2 to 3 hours a day looking up stuff online. And then when the in-stores are hot, I'm going to the store a couple of days a week too. It takes a lot of time. There's no easy way to do it. Even when you know what you're doing, it's going to take time, but it's my job and it's fun. So this Ohio State windbreaker. Cruisy fresh, yep. Yippers. Feeling fresh and ready to go. And hopefully be able to get a video up next week somehow. I don't know where I'm going to pull that out from, but we can't go 2 weeks without one. How much time do you take a day to list items? Depends if it's a shipping day or a non-shipping day. So a shipping day, usually I'm not going to spend more than an hour listing. I'll just list like 5 to 10 items usually on a shipping day since I was shipping. And then, which is typically Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And then on Tuesday, Thursday, I'll usually get up like 20 to 30 items because those will be heavier sourcing days. So I'll spend more time sourcing online. Sometimes I'll source in store, and I'll list on those days, plus edit videos. Did you turn your store back on like a few days before coming back? Yeah, I turned it on Sunday, and I got back Monday night and then shipped Tuesday. That's what I'm shipping today, which is weird. I don't normally ship on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So your items are what? Oh, new. Yeah, I source new items. You can make lots of money selling used items too. I just source the new stuff. That's what I'm interested in. These are going to authenticity, so we're going to get the free FedEx label on these suckers. If you don't understand how all that works, I made a full video on that for you. And that is a perfect fit, 16 by 10 by 6 shoebox, and that's about as big of shoeboxes as like what's going in it. Usually there's a little more room. It's about as big as they're going to be. I need a video on how you list stuff so efficiently. I have one. Check my how-to videos. I have how to list in under 3 or 5 minutes, I think. It just takes time. There's no secret code. You're just selling similar on an item that already sold, so that's going to speed it up. And then you're really just worrying about the title, the pictures. Don't worry about the description. No one cares. No one reads that. If you want to use the AI description, it's just going to pull from the title and the title and the item specifics and the pictures. But other than that, then you just need to worry about your price. So I show in that video how I determine the price and everything and how to efficiently do it. It's like 2 years old, but it's still relevant. Where do you get boxes? These ones I get on Amazon. I think I have them linked below, the 16 by 10 by 6. And then the only boxes I buy are the shoe boxes and the hat boxes. Otherwise, I just use scrap boxes. The hat box is 8 by 6 by 6 staples. But it's only those two things because I sell a lot of. Everything else I just use scrap boxes for. So tell people you know what you do. Save their boxes for you. And I've got all these huge box areas with everything. That's super easy to store and everything. You can break them down. Come on, shipping label. Now my comments disappeared. What the heck? There we go. We're back. Live meetup? I don't know. I don't have that planned. I'm a very antisocial person, so that sounds like a nightmare to me. Not even trying to sound rude. I'm very backwards. I still don't know why I created a YouTube channel. One of the most no BS channels out there. Learn so much useful information here with all the flow. Appreciate it. I try to make just quick. I mean, I'm pretty, like I just said, I'm very antisocial. I'm kind of just quick and to the point. And I saw a lot of channels out there that were just trying to get all their videos over so many what do you call it, minutes. And I'm like, just get to it. Like, what was the one I made the other day, the tutorial? It was like a 2-minute tutorial and the person stretched it out like 10, 12 minutes just talking about other stuff. I'm like, that's stupid. They just want to know how to do this. We might have to build a bag on this one. Yeah, we're going to have to build a bag. Like build a bear, but build a bag. I don't know why, but I kind of enjoy this. Bring it down here. Okay. So, step one in building a bag for something big like this. We are going to cut one side of this giant mailer all the way down. And again, this is going in a poly because it's a comforter. It will not be damaged. So we want to keep that weight down as much as possible. So we cut this side of the poly. Now on this other one, we want to cut the other side of the poly Doesn't really matter because you can turn a poly either way you want to, but we're going to just cut the dead opposite one. It's crinkling up on me. There we go. It's like cutting some Christmas paper. Listen, we'll rip the rest. Now, we just put it together on the cross corners from each other. We might need more than one of these. I haven't sold one of these comforters in a while, and I'm pretty sure last time I had bags that were bigger. Okay, yeah, we might just have a little excess in the corners, so we'll just add more polys. Polys are basically just glorified trash bags, let's be honest, so we'll just tape some things together. I could have even just put straight up put this in a trash bag, to be honest. There we go. Yeah, so if I had slightly bigger polys, that would have fit perfect, which I've done in the past. But now I'm just gonna tape it up a little bit before I fasten up the corners. I do this type of stuff with boxes all the time too. People ask sometimes, like, how do you always find the right size box? It's like, I don't. But I got a lot of cardboard laying around, and I can Franken-box a bunch of boxes together if I have to. Just get creative with it. Just like anything in reselling. It's all about creativity. Find a way. All right. Well, we're back. I'm going to take one of this edge. Laugh all you guys want, but this is working perfect. You creative with it. Look at that, like wrapping a Christmas present. Perfect. Ready to go. I will catch up on questions once I get this weighed. We got a little 6-pounder. £22, 16, 7. Probably gonna go UPS or FedEx, being the dimensions and everything. Never mind. Brown Advantage, $12. Heck yeah. All right. Wow, we got a lot. Let's catch up on these. Let's print this. What kind of tape and tape gun would you recommend? I like this Tape King. I only use that eBay tape because it's free with my quarterly coupons. But I think I linked to this down below, the Tape King. They have a 3-inch and I think a 2-inch. I like the 3-inch, honestly. Like, you don't have to double and triple tape boxes with the 3-inch tape. Big fan of it. You get any 3-inch tape. I just get the cheapest stuff, honestly. How was your first year of selling on eBay like? Were you profitable? Yeah, so that was... What year did the Wii Fit come out? 2008, 2009? It was like 16 years ago now. eBay was easy back then. There was like no competition. It was honestly easy till like 2020 when COVID hit and everybody and their mothers and their brothers started selling on eBay that things actually like got more difficult to find winning products. But yeah, until then it was easy. I was 12 years old and I made $1,000 or $1,200 that month that summer just selling Wii Fit boards. And from there I started to get into hats and other stuff. It was super easy back then. There was like no competition, so. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Selling clothes and things from around your house. That's how you build up the capital. Yeah, sorry for the lag and it cutting out. I don't know why. Never had internet issues out here. I don't know how long I was gone for. I was just talking to myself and I looked down. Whoops. It works, yeah. Sometimes I forget to order more and I'm waiting like a day or so for it and it's like, dang, guess I gotta make one. Got this Reds hat, pretty cool. Ding. Yes, the eBay cha-ching. I love me the eBay cha-ching. You still have bread and butter group? Yeah, I do. Everything I have should be linked in the description. All the supplies I use, the group. I should probably peel some of these off. Yeah, I'm not the best Christmas wrapper. But I can efficiently wrap a package that will get to the buyer. I can tell you that. You recommend going to an outlet for inventory? Yeah, it's not a bad idea. It's going to depend on the time of year and everything when you go to those places, whether they have sales or not, but you might as well. Go check it out. Like I said, when you're starting out, just go to as many stores as you can, look up as many items as you can. It's just going to take time in doing it to get a rhythm, to see what the price points of everything are. Person put in the comments, please ship this hat in a box. When someone puts that, it makes me want to not send it in a box, but of course I'm going to send your flat bill in a box. Double check that. Yeah, 7.5. No, it's not smart to join B&B for my flipping from zero, but I'm going to have to join a month just to sponge all the knowledge and get another brother in Christ. We don't do any discounts right now. I'm sorry. We're considering closing the group because it's growing and we don't want to water down the leads and everything. And I think anyone that's in there and paying for it will tell you that it's well worth the money. So we don't offer any discounts and don't plan on it. Full-time job or hobby? Full-time. All right, this will be the last order before my flipping from zero and before I have to go find a box for those. So get your last second questions in. We will probably be wrapping this up here in the next couple minutes. Boxers or briefs? Honestly, either. Anything but like, or wait, no, not briefs. No, boxers all the way. I was thinking boxer briefs. No, I'm not wearing the tighty whities. That's like wearing the thong sandals. Like, ugh. Give me Crocs or just normal flip-flops or normal slides. There we have it. Horrible since I can't turn my camera around. I don't know why the live isn't letting me do that. That's the correct answer. Shipping labels? Just Amazon. I have those linked down below too, I think. If not, I'll add them. Alright, I'm gonna get my flipping from zero stuff set up just to give a couple more minutes for questions if you have any. So, see if I can flip this again. Nope, it's not gonna let me. Alright. I'm gonna grab these Jordans, just ship these real quick. These are not accurate to what's in the box. I'm just storing them in them. I don't know if I listed them. Do I have a one-on-one mentorship? No, I don't. Unfortunately, I just don't have time for that. Too many other irons in the fire. In bread and butter, I answer as many questions as I possibly can. I'm on there all the time, but it's not one-on-one. There's other people in there, though, that can answer stuff. Did I list those with box or without? Oh, they're pre-owned. Have you ever mixed up two buyers' orders? Yeah, of course. Everybody has. We all rush. Where are these going? Iowa? Just got this box in from something else, so might as well use it. We love the 3-inch tape. All right. Nice. 672 to Iowa. From Mr. Yee. All right, that's going to wrap it up. I appreciate everyone who has hopped in here, asked some questions, hung out a little bit. I'm going to finish packaging everything up. I still have a couple more things. And then also, I will let you guys know how this bad boy goes. Hopefully in a future video. I just got to put that together. Hopefully it's not like something from IKEA. We'll see. But appreciate it, guys. I will talk to you all later.